Every day I work on myself and I create the tools I need to win my hardest inner battles. And then I give you the exact tools so you can win yours. This is Becoming Daily. Let's lock in. One of the things that I've wanted to work on for a little while is I wanted to basically articulate who I'm doing this for, because I've had some positive comments, I've had some negative comments, and I've had things in between as well. So what I wanted to do is to make sure that I have something that's always going to keep me locked in into the people that I do it for, why I do it. So I would highly recommend anyone who is working on something for themselves and trying to build something for themselves to never forget why you're doing this, who you're doing it for, and basically have a North Star that you'll always follow, and that will give you the energy when you need it, because you're going to have moments where you feel like there's just people pushing you down. And there you go. I just wrote this up. Why do I do what I do? So let me read this out loud. I want to share with the world that it's possible to make small changes, incremental changes that will change your life over a sustained period of time. And basically, my message is that if you choose to look at your shadows and no longer choose to look away, you will start to integrate it and you will unlock a new superpower. I know for a lot of people, this is hard to believe, but I've done it. I've looked at my shadows. I've looked at it. I've looked deeply into who I truly am. This devil on my left shoulder was whispering to me all the things that I'm not good enough at, all the things that I couldn't do, all the things that I was or was not, all these negative things. I looked at that thing. I looked at it and I listened to it and I spoke back to it and I started saying different things to it. Most people numb, like I used to numb my pain away. I would just stay busy enough that I don't have to hear this little voice. So what I'm basically saying is there's ways to integrate it. There's ways that you can turn this shadow into an actual superpower. Every talent that I have, everything that I'm good at are things that I have adapted to myself to become someone based on fears, based on insecurities, based on things that I thought that I wasn't good at, based on past fears, based on future fears, based on a lot of different things coming from a negative place. So what I've done over time is I looked at what that really was. Those things, even though that became talents because I over-adapted in those areas to become good or better at it, I over-adapted so that I can survive and navigate the world. But sometimes those things would take over. Sometimes those things were not letting me take the wheel. What I mean by that is sometimes I wasn't able to stop myself from having a certain behavior. Those things were coming from a negative place, from a shadow, and that would overtake my behavior until I chose to look at it. I chose to look at it for what it was and integrate those things. And now I have the choice. Now I have the power, the superpower to use those things, those talents, and even still those fears that used to torment me, those little whispers that used to torment me, whatever the case may be. Now I turn these things into a superpower because now I have the choice. I feel like I truly have the choice. I'm getting a whole lot better at it. I'm continuing to work and get better at this. So my time is almost up for today. So I will stop here. And I feel like I'm really happy with what I wrote down, why I do what I do. And I'm also going to write down what I believe in and who this is really for. I'll work on those things another day. What I'll do now, I'll refine this first section where I wrote up why I do what I do. I will rewrite this a few times just to make it a little better. And there's not one word missing or one word too many. So I'm going to leave you. If you're working on something for yourself, if you're working and trying to build something for yourself, please let me know in the comment section below. Do you know clearly, do you have this articulated why you do what you do? The reason why I'm asking you this, there's maybe people who know exactly why they're doing it, and maybe there's people that don't know why they're doing it. But I'm asking you, I would like to know how many of you have this articulated. If you don't have this articulated, I highly recommend that you do. I think it will help you because sometimes we have something in our mind and we think it's clear. Until someone asks you to say it out loud or you have to write it up, then you'll see maybe that it's harder than you think to have this narrowed down to the words, the exact words that you know what it means to you and it could mean to other people. Do you have your why you move and navigate the world the way you do, why you're building, what you're working towards? Do you know why you do it? Please let me know in the comment section below. I know for a fact that it's not easy, but do it anyway, because I did this, so you can do this too. My name is Chris Kasome. Keep living an empowered life.